So the mission of our session today is when do we go into boss mode? When do we lead and guide? And when do we go into explore and discover? Now, some of this can be how we're wired ourselves. Some of this can be where we're at in the journey. But a great example of this is over the weekend, I was hanging out with all my nephews, and I just left my mom's house, and my nephew was on this big foam roller, and he was walking on it like he was a circus monkey. And the foam roller flipped out from underneath him, and he fell back and landed on his wrist, and his wrist broke, and it looked like a pretzel, and it was disturbing. Now, my mom was an ER nurse for roughly 30 years of her life. She's retired. She finds my nephew, she takes him to the ER. What do you think the ER doctor said to my nephew who just broke his wrist like terribly bad? You would not see the ER doctor being like, well, tell me about how you're sleeping lately. What's your diet been like? They would not do any of that. And sometimes we as salespeople, we do that. So a great metaphor for this is think of yourself as sometimes you are a country doctor and sometimes you are a New York surgeon. And part of the art of knowing when to do what is reading the moment